Hello everyone, I am Savitri Nagra. In last session, we have studied Unit 3 Control System. In that, we have studied definition of control system, types of control systems, difference between the control systems, and all. And this session, we are going to study the continuity of control system. Contains failure devices, different types of failure devices, thermostat, contractors, overload, relay. Pilot devices. Pilot devices are a group of components that include push button switches, limit switches, and other switches commonly found in motor control circuit. These devices are rated for a control circuit voltage and current. Pilot devices are available in different sizes and shapes. Commonly used failure devices are push button switches, toggle switches, etc. These are used to energize or de energize the coil of the relay, motor starter, solenoid, etc. Different failure devices, push buttons, switches, toggle switches, stack lights, pressure switch, limit switch, and flow switch. First, we'll study what is meant by push buttons. Push buttons is nothing but it operates electrical circuit through pressing a button or a knob. Switch is a multi-position switch that switches between different functions and operation. Toggle switches, it consists of a simple toggle mechanism for on and off functions of the machine. Stack lights interacts with the various stack signals to offer a visible notification of the machine status. Pressure switch, the switch may be designed to make contact either on pressure rise or on pressure fall. Limit switch, it is an electromechanical device that consists of actuator mechanically linked to a contact. Flow switches. Flow switches are a device that monitor a flow and send a signal to other devices like pump for a protection. Float switch. Float switch is a device used to detect the level of liquid within a tank. The switch may be used in pump, an indicator, an alarm, or other devices. The purpose of a float switch is to open or close a circuit as the level of the liquid rises or falls. Flow switch are normally used in water level indication. This is the circuit diagram of float switch. It consists of float, pulley, chain, hinge, mercury, stopper, and counterweight. The control circuit switches are operated by floats. The floats actuate the switch through a chain. One end of the chain is connected to a float and other end to a counterweight. Stopper connected to the chain move a level which turns or tilts a closed mercury tube forming a switch contact. When the water level rises, the float switch contacts open. When the water level drops, the counterweight rises and the switch contacts reclose. This is how the float switch work. Limit switch. A limit switch is a electromechanical device that consists of an actuator mechanically linked to a contact. A limit switch is an electromechanical device. When an object comes into contact with the contact actuator, the device operates the contact to make or break an electrical connection. The switch either actuate or deactivate an electrical circuit. Some of these switches are used in industry and others are utilized for common household appliances. This is the symbolic diagram of limit switch which consists of NC and NO. Some other switches are pressure switch. It is one form of switch that closes an electrical contact when certain set pressure has been reached on its input. Next is flow switch. A flow switch is a device that monitor flow and send a trip signal to other devices like pump for protection. Flow switches types: gas flow switches, liquid flow switches, and volumetric flow switches. The gas flow switches are used for a measurement of air and steam, commonly used in HVAC appliances. Liquid flow switches are used for measurement of water, lubricants, chemicals, and commonly used in industrial applications. Volumetric flow switch are used to measure the flow of liquid or gases. These switches are used for a measurement of liquid, gases, and steam, and also be used to trigger an alarm and provide a protection to a system if any necessary is there. Thermostat. Thermostat is a device that is sensitive to temperature for the purpose of regulating it. It is basically a switch that switches cooling or heating system on or off to maintain the desired temperature. When the temperature inside a house, for instance, rises or drops below the setting on the thermostat, the switch actuates and builds air conditioner or a furnace runs to cool or warm the air in the house until it reaches the temperature that been set. When the correct temperature is reached, the switch deactivates and stop further heating or cooling until it becomes necessary again. This cycle continues. This is the diagram of thermostat. Contractors. A contractor is an electrically controlled switch used for switching an electrical power circuit. The features of contractors are: it is a relay that is used for switching power. They usually handle very heavy loads like an electric motors, lighting, and heating equipments, and so on. The contactor are vary in size from small devices to huge device. The contactor consists of contact, spring, and electromagnet. Next is electromagnetic contact. Electromagnetic contactor consists of auxiliary contacts which are used in control circuit, and it also consists of three main contacts and which is used in control circuit and also switching on and off the power circuit. The contacts are available for different voltages, rating, and contact combinations. It also consists of armature, contractor coil, spring. The difference between contractors and the relay is that a contractor has a three main contacts and few auxiliary contacts, whereas a relay has only two auxiliary contacts. This is the diagram of electromagnetic contractor. Overload relay. Overload relay consists of coil, NCNO, and bimetallic strip. A heating coil is wound on the strip which carries the line current of the circuit. Overload current flows through the coil. Bimetallic metal strips bends and opens normally a closed contact or a closes a normally open contact. The opening or closing of the contact of the relay during overload can be utilized in stripping of the circuit in which the relay has been employed. This is how the overload relay works, and thank you.